And welcome back, folks, to more Persona 5 Royale. Last time we played, we got a pretty good Persona. And with that, I think we'll be able to try and beat the game. We'll see. Well, at least the main story. And it is the banger song. Already hyped up. But I also noticed that we're in the, when I loaded it up to save, we're in the Clipoth world? In the Clipoth. That was in Devil May Cry 5, which is a fantastic game, by the way.
Show me your true form.
If you haven't played that, well, it might be on sale today.
Got the advantage.
Come.
Don't rush this.
All right, let's try out our new guy.
All will be revealed. This is my fate.
Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
Okay. Child's play.
It's pretty strong.
This one looks tough.
Change your outfit? Okay, give me a second. No Bubblehead. You guys don't like Bubblehead? It's a nut. Normal outfits. Okay.
Show me your true form.
Let's got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Okay, so this guy
Let's switch our methods.
is weak against nothing. Oh, I just realized that he wasn't even buffed. Oh my.
By the myriad truths. Persona! Die! Surprisingly tough.
An enemy's frozen. Let's shatter it in one strike. That's our queen.
No sudden movement.
Doesn't want to talk.
Right now.
Guess he can die then.
They're done for.
What's the cat doing here? Oh yeah, because there were wind. Enemies weak to wind.
It's time. All will be revealed.
Enemy defeated. All right, Joker. Good work, everyone.
Oh yeah. Didn't he have victory cry?
Okay.
He sure did. That's disgusting. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's change to normal outfits. We're in normal outfits. What are you talking about?
One enemy.
Oh,
Do your best. Electric skills are ineffective. Watch your attack.
Persona!
do you really want an I win
Is
button?
effective.
We've played long enough. Yes.
This'll go smooth.
Yes.
Joker's
Let's go.
away.
Die! It's tenacious.
Not bad, Mona. Snap out of it.
How can he slap?
Ready to go. Mona's fully powered. With ultimate power. A gift as beautiful as you. Gorgeous. I won't let it go to waste. Here we go. Here's the bullets. Excellent.
All according to plan.
Good work, everyone.
All right.
Leave the noobs and let's...
Alright, let's take care of Morgue. Back to Morgue Classic.
There's a strong shadow ahead.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. We're just walking to the entrance and ending the game. Well, ending the main story. Anyway, I thought we could jump down.
Feel it. Show me your true form.
Oh boy!
Let's show what we've
It's everyone's favorite persona.
Persona!
got. Has no weakness.
Oh.
We could try overwhelming it with despair. Looking good. Joker V2 doesn't have a weakness.
Persona!
I think we could make it angry.
Prepare yourself.
I wouldn't make that angry.
One enemy remaining.
Don't know what can happen there. Show me the money. Oh, it's a hard matchup. No.
Two enemies
Persona,
left. But
go
don't mess
down.
this up. Nice. Joker took one out.
Let's go.
The guys on the side, those are I
Susano!
think they're just slimes.
Good work, everyone.
Can make that a level 3. Oh my god, there's a thunderstorm outside. I sure hope the stream won't end
Good work.
suddenly. This could be a very short Persona stream.
I'll reveal your true form.
Why is Canada such an unlivable hellhole? Well,
Wind attacks shouldn't be
funny
used.
story
Immune
is,
to nuclear, huh?
Come. There.
there is no answer. We are sinners and we deserve to be punished.
Joker, just at the last second. I
can't use my persona.
Atlus has forgotten how to call his persona.
Slice you to pieces. Fall.
Bombs away! Queen's lost her
can't use my
memory.
persona.
Her persona's been sealed. Mona's lost his memory. He can't summon his persona. Now,
Don't need no
let's kick
persona.
Good work, everyone.
Ooh, we can get even stronger now.
Okay. That's all.
Oh. Oh ho.
Show me your true form.
I've been listening to what's it called? The Rivers in the Sand.
Don't rush this.
It's time.
Recently, it's so good. It's such a good song.
Izanagi no Okami Pikaro by the myriad truths. This is my other self. It's tenacious.
Persona! I'll finish you. I should have done it. Persona! Seems it can still fight.
What is he gonna do?
Come.
It's already over.
Will be revealed. All according to plan.
Good
Then I
work,
get all my
everyone.
health back and my magic. There's no challenge anymore. Ruined the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. You really nailed that line. It's a theme that plays against Shido Forma Verdad. That's right. No, it's El Calvo.
Joker?
Shido. And then what's red in Spanish? Shido Rojo, that's right. Shido Calvo Rojo.
Now's our chance.
Let's go.
Beat 'em up.
Go down.
Rojo.
I am thou.
See,
Surprisingly tough.
I have a lot to learn.
Persona! Out of our way!
Rojo.
Time for my persona! Show your might, Mercurius! Good work, everyone!
You know, with Victory Cry, I wonder if that heals the other guys.
All right.
Awful Spanish as usual. I'm gonna have to play other Tintin games. Oh, it's boss time. Not the real boss, fake boss. So we're getting closer to the temple, and we're getting closer to another enemy. I'm getting a strong reading up ahead.
Hold.
Oh,
I bear you no malice, children of man.
hey, that's Yukiko.
Return from whence you came. Proceeding further shall only serve to shorten your lives. I advise you not as a guardian, but out of the mercy of my heart.
Mercy? Don't make me laugh! If you had mercy, you'd never be doing this to the world!
Ah. Even now, thy answer is in weapons drawn. What choice have I in the face of such barbarity? My children's misconduct is mine to absolve, and mine to punish.
This could be tough. Plus, skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Wasn't the last boss in Persona 4 like a standard demon in Nocturne?
Izanagi no Okami Pinkaro! By the myriad truths.
Half my health.
You?
Don't tell me you're hesitating now.
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
No, not Izanami. The one before that.
Prepare yourself!
Don't tell me you're hesitating now.
It wasn't Queen Mab, but it was something like that.
Let's go. All will be revealed.
Bonus down! Oh, not good!
Oh no!
No way!
Let's end them.
Oh,
You look pumped up.
yeah?
Do this. Let's go. Man, I'm starving. Allow me
Allow me.
a touch of red. Bon appetit. Oh man, just what I want.
Yeah, get in here.
Get out of my face.
Too tall. Up my knees. My only weakness.
You sure were hungry. Persona!
Thank you.
Bonus back Sorry about that.
Just wanted something to eat. Well, she ate a lot of damage.
Does anyone know where my friend is? He was right next to me.
No! A person disappeared right in front of my eyes.
Oh my god.
Please save us. Someone. Anyone.
Everybody dying.
I'm not surprised there are so many powerful enemies here.
Indeed. Though they may not be true servants of God, they do live up to that moniker.
I wonder if the people in the city are okay. I hope so. Given what is happening to this world, nobody can be considered a stranger anymore. Yeah, that's why we can't lose. There's only one thing we gotta do. Well said, Lady On. Let's keep going.
Even in the end, still cringe. Maybe we are strangers of paradise. That's good.
There's a strong one.
Talking about that, I finished the all the DLCs. Great game. Really enjoyed it.
Now just don't lose.
Persona! Don't rush it. It's time. Izanagi no Okami Pikaro!
Stranger of Paradise, the Kill Chaos one? Sure is.
I am thou.
It's on sale on Steam right now.
Nice job, Mona. One enemy.
Oh my god.
Do your best.
We're gonna lose the stream for sure.
Persona! All will be revealed!
Literal thunderstorm outside.
Ready when you are.
Go ahead.
Leave it to me. Not bad, Mona.
Mona with the drive-by.
Let's go.
Not a firestorm? No, it's raining and thunder.
One enemy
We're getting all the elements.
remaining.
Rain, fire, lightning. We only need earth. Maybe mudslide. Supposedly mudslides are extremely dangerous. Like not even haha, like really dangerous.
All right, Joker.
Victory is
Allegedly, yeah, that's
Just
true.
like I thought.
With this power.
Persona is just
Okay.
Pokemon where you have 3 NPC trainers alongside you. Yeah, kinda. Alright, blended with placenta.
Look, a treasure.
But I'd say SMT is more like Persona. Not Persona, like Pokemon. Because then you have
Joker, there's a
just
treasure.
you and your monsters. Scarf of Mercy? That's for the cat. Regenerate 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, not really. But
All right.
yeah, SMT is like Persona. All we gotta do is keep climbing. We're almost there.
Oh, this is.
It's not gonna be that easy though. Got another one of those angels coming up. It's right past this stair. What the? The rating's off the charts. Must be because this is the final guardian. I expect it will be the most powerful of them all. Well, Joker, well, let's prepare.
Okay.
I don't know if I've got Sword on. Did not have Sword on.
O dire revelation. Never did I expect thee to slay all other archangels. Now only I remain.
It's Michael?
So that means you're the last one who's gonna get in our way.
Dare thee destroy the very ruler thou wished for? Human arrogance truly knows no bounds.
Not everyone wants that thing ruling over us.
Dost thou long for freedom? Dost thou revel in diversity? Since the dawn of time, man hath failed to quell the strife born of their own liberty.
Is this the sun guy?
Now they finally seek the guiding yoke of a master's rule. What empty justice seekest thou in defying their wish?
Yeah, this part right now is very SMT.
Like granting that wish is justice either. How can you say people are free when they're chained up in prisons in this broken world? If someone has lost their way, it's our job to help them come to their senses.
Yes, all of this happened because we didn't get the Sunlink.
So, no sacrilege is beneath thee. For thy ideals thou wouldst profane all that is holy. Thou art beyond all salvation.
It's Michael.
Sona. Izanagi no Okami Pikaro. I am thou.
Have a backup save. No. There's no way in hell I'm redoing all of this. You can't kill Mike, but thou must.
Time for my Sona. Persona. No holds barred.
Persona! By the myriad truths. Let's go. Take this! In thy name!
Michael the Moonwalker? That's right.
Nice moves, Fox. Persona. Me. Yeah. Persona.
It's gotta go save the children.
Prepare yourself.
The children who got kidnapped. Oh,
Super move. Ultra.
are we gonna get charged? Oh, yeah, okay.
It's time. All will be revealed. I am thou.
We might be a little strong. We might be a little strong.
The path to the temple is open.
No more of that holy grail shit doing whatever it wants.
Let's go. I'm not sensing any more enemies nearby, Joker. This is probably gonna be our last chance to prep ourselves.
We cannot lose now. Let us ensure we do not have any regrets as we head toward the final battle.
Can we heal?
Yeah.
Persona 5 is a very easy game. We're playing on hard.
You've been working hard.
Heal me, Lavenza.
Let's do it.
See? Clipoth world. Clipoth. Oh, we forgot to bring Hunter.
Hi.
Get out of here,
This
cat.
is exactly what we're hoping for.
Get our OG squad. Who's got debilitated? Do we have a guy with gonna summon someone real quick?
Welcome to the
Compendium,
Velvet
yes?
Room.
The
You wish to browse the entries.
We'll go by level. Let me just find him. Oh, there he is.
You would like to overwrite it. You wish to summon this persona. You may take it with you then.
Yeah, I just want to summon Lucifer. You know.
You would like to overwrite it. You would like to overwrite it. You would like to overwrite it. May luck be on your side.
Get Decaravia. Yes.
The compendium, yes? Awaken your new self. Did you change your mind? The compendium, yes? You wish to browse the entries?
Let's get our homie. We ride and die. Where are you?
you would like to overwrite it. You wish to summon this persona.
Yes.
You may take it with you then. What will you be registering? Would you like to register this to the compendium? May luck be on your side.
That's okay. He was always there.
I should write something.
Which reminds me, I tried the new Wolong DLC and got utterly destroyed. Does the game run better now?
Okay.
Guess that was a foolish question to ask. Well, come on. Uh-oh. Well, so much for that. The Holy Grail.
Rebels should choose to deny the prison of regression. Why do you mere humans still dare oppose me?
Hey there, it's Arthur. Old Igor.
Stop acting like you're some kind of god. You're just a treasure. Shut up and let us destroy you.
Fools! Do you still not understand? Your actions shall not save a single soul. How do you think it is that I became a god to begin with?
What is that supposed to mean?
The freedom not to choose. The freedom not to think. If every person pushed the burdens of their lives upon others, nobody would have to act for themselves. And who should be there to receive those burdens?
Hey, thank you for that, bug guy.
Are you saying that's you?
Precisely. Humanity itself wished for the Holy Grail to be a god that would rule over them. If you continue to reject that order, there will no longer be a place for you in this world.
And?
So you wish to reject me, even if it means foregoing praise from those you want to say.
We don't let what others think hold us down anymore.
We're independent thinkers.
That's right.
If you are not going to obey, then you shall suffer yet again. I shall bring down the hammer of judgment upon you who dare disrupt my world order. Dare attempt to strike me?
That's why we'll fall without him.
Who grants the desires of the masses? I give life to their voices. Fear me.
Oh, it's the song.
If we don't do something about those blood-pumping supply line things, this'll never end. Our opponent knows that too, though. It'll try and stop us if we go straight for them. We'll need to send someone in to cut the lines. Then, while they're out, everyone else will have to keep attacking to distract the Holy Grail.
Oh no, not in another one of these.
We need to sever the supply lines, correct? I'll go. You want me? I can do it.
I will do this. Allow me.
I'll go. Yes.
Go for it, Haru. You got an axe.
Persona.
Let's bring out Lucifer.
Lucifer. All right.
I am thou.
Take this.
Great blade.
Persona! Take that!
Persona.
Dekarabia, go! would be funny, but he doesn't have the stats.
By the myriad truths.
The happiness of the populace rests in my regulation. Those who cannot understand must be eliminated.
This is going well. I'll proceed. Please don't notice me.
Haru!
Let's go. I lend it.
You dare wound me?
I'll use my persona. Let's go.
I appreciate it.
Cower in fear.
Guys, it's no use. We've got to go cut its supply lines first.
Persona! All will be revealed.
The masses that praise the Holy Grail are infinite. Their desires and power in turn grant me immortality.
Eternal may be a bit of an exaggeration.
Shut up, Haru!
I'm going to cut them!
Oh, damn! She did it!
It worked! How's that?
I am no longer receiving the strength of the inmates. You repugnant rebels.
It can't heal itself anymore. This'll be a head-to-head fight from now on. Take it down!
I am thou.
I mean, it doesn't matter what other people want when you have an axe.
Take this!
You dare wound me?
Persona!
Hit him for... Yeah, hit him for 1,000 damage.
How's this? Persona! Shall we?
You shall be condemned.
The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big one.
It's time.
What do I do? Do we block? Or do we go all in?
Come!
Going all in!
By the myriad truths.
Oh, we can't do enough damage.
Let's go.
Oh, actually...
Ready on your mark.
Persona! Okay.
Now... Yeah, she's got Heat Riser. I forgot about that.
Here!
If he goes melee, then he's gonna get...
Burnt by my light.
What?
Everyone, are you okay? Focus on healing up!
Persona! All will be revealed!
Stop, children of man.
They almost died there.
Everyone's health
I
is
am
really
thou.
low. Can someone heal?
Prepare yourself.
Persona!
Much thanks.
Much obliged.
Good thing we put the shield up.
Persona! How's this?
Heat Rising.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last
Let's
second.
go. Lucifer!
Stop that.
Hey, stop that.
Let's go.
Persona! Persona!
Actually, I don't want to kill him with the girls.
Stop, children of man.
Persona!
The Karabia.
Izanagi no Okami Pinkaro!
The reason is because now we're gonna have all our SP back.
I leveled up.
Anime.
Hey, we did get him, yeah?
Oracle!
Oh. It's silent, but I don't know.
What the F is going on? This looks bad, you guys!
Could it be?
What's going on?
The Holy Grail in its entirety. Is this real?
Guys, pull it together!
Give me a break.
Is Bayonetta gonna show up?
I am the administrator, born of the collective human unconscious. The god of control, Yaldabaoth.
It's just like, how the hell do I say that? The Eldebuff.
This is crazy! It's like a building! It was already huge back when it was the Holy Grail!
The administrator must guide mankind toward proper development. And now that the foolishness of man has been proven, it is the administrator's duty to purge them.
Hey there, Sass. How you doing?
You kidding? This is just some kind of rigged game you started!
The foolish masters merely spread indolent thoughts and force the progress of society backward. If left to humanity, the world would slowly meet its demise. Rehabilitation is impossible now.
Yeah, that's society.
That doesn't mean humans are evil, though.
Indeed, there are many upstanding citizens. However, they merely take the soul path before them. The act of making decisions is accompanied by nothing but pain.
It's true. It's very true.
Even if a cliff of ruin lay ahead, these lemmings would march onward without a second thought.
Bullshit! You're just forcing your selfish ideas on people!
For a god, you're pretty damn prejudiced.
Just said the P word.
If this is all for the sake of humanity, wouldn't being beaten by humans satisfy you?
Haru just wants to throw down. I am the entity which governs this world. Its future depends wholly on my leadership. Those who dare defy this natural order shall be met with punishment raining down from the heavens.
That thing's on a totally different level.
Can we defeat something like him?
This is the best possible outcome.
What?
We're fighting against a god who's not holding anything back, right?
Yeah?
What bigger target could there be for the Phantom Thieves to tackle? Although, it's still way too big for my liking.
I mean, to be fair, like, the the way the game worked, like the progress, the build-up, right? We went from a school teacher to fake artist to mafia guy to CEO to God. You know, it's the natural progression here, guys.
All right, I'll give the navigation everything I've got. We can do this if we all work together. Let's take him down.
Crowning our glory by defeating a god. Now that is true art.
We basically just gotta beat that thing, right?
Lucky murders of the God Emperor. Oh no, we're agents of chaos.
Man, you guys are the best, stupidest group I could ask for.
Y'all crazy, crazy mofos.
I'm so glad I was able to be a part of your team.
Let's win this.
We'll take it all back. Our future and this world.
No tolerance, no mercy. Rebels who dare defy my rule, you shall perish.
This guy's behind everything, but we're all together. We can win.
We can?
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
All right.
Persona!
But has punching things not solved the problem? It's true.
Persona. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Persona.
Let's rise to the heat.
Huh?
He really doesn't like Makoto.
Support's on the way.
Oh, don't. I was about to say, don't boost me. I'd be silly at that point. All right, let's go. Kusanagi no Okami Pikaro.
Kusanagi no Okami Pikaro. All will be revealed.
I am thou.
Stop your fools.
I'll use my persona. Let's go.
Gonna have to get Makoto's SP back up though. What makes it Pikaro? Because it's the alternate version of Zanabi.
Persona.
Hey there, Anderson. How you doing? Get her that master coffee.
Here it comes.
Persona. By the myriad truths.
Busy week? Today's Canada Day,
Persona! I lend it!
so I think a lot of people have the day off.
Okay.
Much thanks.
As Canada burns. Wait, she got shields on? I guess so. A lot of people have the day off, that's true, yeah.
Deadly sin of lust. You have no means of escape, humans. The insanity of mankind shall bring forth the demise.
What is that? A key?
Through an arm?
That's a
And he has
gun.
This is your punishment.
Inflicted with lust.
One of mankind's deadly sins? Don't let your guard down until we know what it does. It's a surge of lust. The fantasies are blocking
No,
everything
we
out.
can't get away.
Not this.
We can't get away. Let's heal the lusts. Do we even have? Where's my heels? He wants some of that. I guess I have nothing to heal. They really have nothing to heal? Here's ailments.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh! He didn't heal.
Persona! How's this?
You were told to be prepared.
Stop the fools.
Persona! Huh?
I release upon you the deadly sin of vanity. You have no means of escape, humans. The fraudulence of mankind shall bring forth ruin.
Yeah, it's the usual. Oh, it's not another gat. Oh, it's the bell.
Another one? Does it have a bell? Be careful. We have no idea what it'll do.
Death shall grasp you.
Now weak to
Doing
all
a different
affinities.
attack. A different deadly sin. What's this all mean?
Persona! Don't rush it.
Well, first of all, let's debilitate. Gonna free my homie. Give me a second.
Imbecile.
This is my other self. Take this!
Stop the fools.
Why is Yosuke afflicted all the time? Because, as we all know, artists are an affront to God.
Out of our way!
And we might as well use our soul food. You know, we kept it
This should help.
since the start.
Thanks.
You're a ghost. How dare you?
Hey, Queen!
This is your punishment. Death shall grasp you.
Persona.
All right, buddy.
Izanagi no Okami Pikoro. All will be revealed.
Stop the fools.
The post-game content. That's right.
Let's go.
Orpa Blade.
Stop the fools.
I'll use my persona!
I appreciate it.
Persona! Behold!
Shoot him with the gat.
I release upon you the deadly sin of gluttony. You have no means of escape, humans. The selfishness of mankind shall bring forth ruin.
A sword this time! Getting hit by that would be dangerous for sure.
It's gluttony. Skill cost has been
Another
doubled.
one?
No.
Looks like this is how his main body attacks. He may keep switching up his moves. Let's be careful.
I'm hungry.
Ultra charge!
Charge? Oh boy.
A surge of gluttony. Persona summoning might take more effort.
By the myriad truths.
Stop the fools.
Persona! Take that! Persona!
I release upon you the deadly sin of wrath. You
Wrath?
have no means of escape, human. The
Uh-oh.
passion of mankind shall bring forth ruin.
I was the strongest homunculus. Is that a book?
This one has a book! Don't let your guard down!
I sentence you.
Let's go. All will be revealed.
Haru's mad as hell. She's not gonna take it anymore.
This is my other self.
Persona! Let's go.
Much thanks.
Much obliged.
No, she's recovered.
Persona! Shall we?
Manifest gun?
I release upon you the deadly sin of greed. You have no means of escape. The fixation of mankind shall bring forth ruin. This is your punishment.
Persona! Lucifer! There.
I am thou. Take this!
Persona!
I appreciate it.
Gonna need some SP back.
Persona! I'll use this!
Manifest Bell? More arms? Uh-oh.
Release upon you the deadly sin of envy. You have no means of escape.
Ruh-roh.
Resentment of mankind shall bring forth ruin. Death shall grasp you.
It's a surge of envy. It's trying to make you fight each other.
Persona! Izanagi no Okami Pikoro! By the myriad truths!
You're filled with envy?
my other
Hey,
self.
don't go against each
Prepare
other!
yourself.
It's a surge of envy. It's trying to make you fight each other. Okay.
Imagine if a cruel chat member queried that no items could be used. That'd be stupid.
Hey, I can't afford to fight amongst ourselves. Persona. This is a part of me.
Stupid fun? No, because let's say we end up in a situation where we can't do anything,
Abyss of the unconscious.
and then we gotta restart the whole fight.
Punishment shall strike you all as you pass through the gates of destruction.
Don't you guys want to end the game soon? Like, let's end it.
Huh? What's this spike in energy? Some kind of insane attack's coming. Watch out! The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big
All
one.
will be revealed!
Let's go. I lend it.
Oh, I don't think I have enough to clean this out.
Prepare yourself.
I do not.
Opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona.
Ooh, mistakes were made.
Allow me.
Oh, okay, we still got another turn.
The enemy's charging.
Never mind,
It's
it's
going to be a
over.
big
By
one.
the myriad truths.
Fools opposing a god. So, this is the power that resists ruin.
Did we do it? No, not yet.
It's not over yet.
My control shall not bow down to ruin. My control is the ultimate truth of this world.
He cheated. No.
He's strong.
You gotta use the power of friendship.
If you're really a god, you should be guiding humans to your ideals. You're destroying them because you can't do that, aren't you? So that you can flaunt your own existence. That's why you were observing us. You had to because the reaction of the masses worried you.
That sounds about right.
I don't know how long you lived, but you're the perfect example of a pain-in-the-ass old man.
Should just have that as my background. I think it's proper.
You find people like that everywhere.
What drivel?
What is this?
Damn it! I can't see anything!
Do you want to erase us from this world that much? Guys!
Since you've been forsaken by the world, there is nowhere that you can belong.
We can't lose like this!
If we lose, the world is... I need to get back up.
My strength.
My legs ain't broke yet.
I can't go on. Is this it?
Not even one sliver of unpredictability can be permitted under my control.
Guess it was impossible in the end. It was fun while it lasted, though. It's humans against a god, after all.
Do you hear the voices of the masses? They mock you for revolting against a god. Humans are not but clumps of desire. Logic dictates that a world filled with them will decline.
Pray, but no one answered.
The sin of rebelling against a god is severe. As punishment, you shall taste pain everlasting.
Like the boss music, I rock hard to it every day. I like the rivers in the desert one. That's really good.
Not letting that happen.
The attendant created from the dregs of human hope.
Oh, is he gonna sacrifice himself like Chaozu and do nothing?
It is impossible for a petty existence like you to overrule my precedent.
Human hope is a desire too. You better not underestimate it. The Phantom Thieves will yield to no one, no matter who they are. Even if only one of us remains, we'll get back up and fight to the very end. And we'll definitely take the world!
Ah!
Someone just disappeared.
What the hell? What's going on?
Nice pants, bro.
Do something, damn it! Aren't you the police?
What is the police gonna do?
Please, you have to calm down. Sir, what's going on here?
The number you're trying to call is
It's no use. Huh?
What was this again?
The Phantom Thieves?
Weren't the Phantom Thieves those...
They haven't given up yet.
Can they even do anything about a situation like this?
No, it's impossible. There's no way. Take it down, Phantom Thieves!
What? NPC?
Come on! Why do you think they risked their lives all this time? Damn it, you guys, snap out of it! When will you stop running from the truth? Phantom Thieves.
Yes, the Phantom Thieves!
Thieves! Phantom Thieves! Go, Phantom Thieves! Phantom Thieves! Phantom Thieves! Can you hear us?
Are you someone who's been charmed by the Phantom Thieves, too?
I sure am. Is the same true for you, too?
Pretty much. Looks like it's not just us, though.
I'm not letting you lose after getting this far. You better finish what you've started.
I can tell that you are all capable of standing up against any kind of fate. Look forward and keep fighting! You taught me that after all!
You are our last hope. I beg you, finish this.
That's you guys' fault. I don't know when to quit either. Get back up! Don't lose to that thing!
No matter what anyone says, I believe in you guys! Go for it, Phantom Thieves!
I wonder if we would have had more people show up if we had more level 10s.
I'm counting on you, everyone. I will believe in you to the very end.
You hear that? Those are the voices of the humans you made fun of.
He shook. He shook.
No one wants you to rule over them. Isn't that right?
Why do they gotta word it like they're looking down on us?
But they're cheering for us. Doesn't feel bad.
They don't have to tell us twice.
We won't let ourselves be erased! We're going all out, damn it!
God is the one who creates the world.
I've made up my mind. I will see my justice through for the sake of protecting what I care about. Morgana. The same goes for you guys, too. If you've decided to take the world from him, don't compromise your ideals to the very end.
Let's defeat him together!
Hey, God! Foolish humans are praying down there! They're praying there's no place for someone like you in this world!
Give that evil god his final warning.
Oh, what do we say? Saving this world? Or you messed with the wrong thieves? The bar. Where's Kasumi? Maxed out the bar. Percent. What are you doing there? we sacrifice you 20 times? You know what? I wish it was Decarabia.
So you have failed to harness the power. No matter how many prayers of those foolish masses come together.
What the?
It's just a giant fist coming down. That's a big guy.
That's... Man, it's huge!
What an immense power! No way. Is it a persona?
I don't believe what I'm seeing! What is that? Is that what Phantom Thieves doing too? That's totally amazing! Keep it up, Phantom Thieves!
Fools.
Can we switch out to Decarabia?
It's like madness, too. Impossible.
What?
They're insanely strong! They're not just Phantom Thieves anymore! That's like some super demon lord! So awesome!
I see. If a god plays naughty, then it's a demon lord's duty to punish him.
We actually summoned a demon lord.
What better way is there for a finale as a trickster? Joker, we're entrusting our strength and the people's hopes to you. Put an end to this!
Pillage him! Sataniel!
A bullet made from the 7 deadly sins can pierce even a god. Okay.
Be gone.
Preposterous! You dare wrong the people's wishes? What power?
You just shot me in the face.
It surpasses mine own. A god born from the wish of the masses.
This is how JFK died, by the way. No, that was CIA Tenniel. That is incredibly funny. You get 1/10 of a VIP for that.
So this is the true trickster. Damn that Igor. It seems he wasn't spouting nonsense.
Mr. Persona, I'm not feeling so good.
Look!
Treasure.
Ain't that a treasure?
Sure is.
Right, Mona?
Thanks for everything, gang. Mona-chan? Mona? Humans have the power to change the world. They just forgot about that a bit.
Hey.
Thanks to you guys, I was able to complete my duty. Everything was thanks to you. Wasn't it, Morgana?
You're amazing. Thank you. No, it's like a top. You gotta spin it and then drink while it's spinning.
I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. This place will soon disappear, too. Time to go home.
Changed our world. My final message.
The hell?
What? Bad end?
What is this?
Is it time for anime?
Looks like the rain stopped.
Hey guys! What? So beautiful. Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Why is everything... The whole world is a product of cognition. Not just the metaverse. It can be freely remade. The same goes for you and everyone else.
Dude, Mona!
Mona-chan! This can't be happening! Soon a new world will come. One where mankind isn't held captive. The world will shine brightly as long as you hold hope in your hearts. But what's going to happen to you? Remember, there's no such thing as the real world. What each person sees and feels, those are what shape reality. This is what gives the world infinite potential. Even if you feel that only darkness lies ahead, as long as you hold hands together, see it through as one, the world will never end. The world exists within all of you.
So is the world friendship?
Morgana. Huh. Mona. The Metanav. It's gone. The Mentos must have disappeared too. We can't see Mona anymore, can we?
Probably not. Who knows? Ellipses.
What are y'all so gloomy for? Mona would laugh at us for it.
That reminds me. What about the public? Were we able to change their hearts?
I'm gonna be late for my date!
All alone on Christmas, huh?
It's kinda hard to tell.
Aren't we going into the new year without a prime minister? Will this country be all right?
But there's no way we're getting Shido. There are tons of shady rumors about him, you know?
I wonder how things will go. I hope they go well.
Let's believe in the adults. Sis promised us, after all.
Believing in adults? No way, man.
From here on out, it's the prosecutor's job, huh?
If we can't enter the metaverse, that means we've been relieved of being phantom thieves.
It feels a bit sad.
Can't buy land in the metaverse anymore.
What did I just say? We gotta stop being so gloomy. Think about that insane ass we just kicked.
You're right. We should be celebrating with a victory toast.
Well, we're still high schoolers, so we can't really drink a real toast.
Silly Ann, you can't drink toast. It's bread.
Oh, what if we tried something else? Like, what do athletes do after a win?
You mean a huddle? We could all circle up and give a victory shout together.
I remember when we used to know an athlete and then she disappeared for all the story.
Sounds good. Except for the part where we're in the dead center of Shibuya, surrounded by tons of people.
What? You want to do it here and now?
Come on, Ryuji, get with the program.
I too am disappointed. After all we've been through together, you've nothing left to lose with this.
Hey, speak for yourself. I've got tons of shit I could lose. Fine, let's get this over with. Everyone, put your hands in.
Don't you think this is a little too overt?
Yeah, can we hurry this up? I don't mind yelling, so long as we make it quick.
Well, this celebration is going great. Whatever. Joker, you lead off with this.
Got it. Fine. No way.
It would only feel natural for you to take the charge.
Guide my hips.
When he gives our victory cry, we all follow with a super loud, yeah! Got it? All right, 1, 2...
Oh, they're doing the same thing as in Persona 4.
Yeah!
That actually made me feel a bit better. It's like everything's finally over.
You may be right there. The more I think about it, the more pressure I realize we were really under.
It's all finally over. We did it.
I hope we can relax at least a little now.
It's chilly.
It's snowing.
No wonder it's cold.
Is this what they call a white Christmas?
Is it?
It's still Christmas Eve.
Yeah, good thing we got a day. We don't got no dates.
Christmas. I completely forgot about it.
Guess we're gonna hang out with the boys on Christmas.
Anyhow, we'll have to see what happens for now. We should probably break for today. Let's meet at LeBlanc tomorrow and have a final meeting on the situation.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, it'll be Christmas, so why don't we do a last celebration party?
I like the sound of that. There better not be anyone that's got plans already.
It's settled then.
Make sure you persuade Boss to let us reserve the store for the party.
Sure thing. Reserve a celebration.
We will be counting on you. Well then, see you all again tomorrow.
I'm worried about Sojiro, so I'm gonna head home.
We should go home too.
She could have waited for us. We're going to the same place. Oh, guess we're just hanging out in the cold.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve.
Is this our true date? We're going with Big Sis all along?
Can I talk to you for a minute? First off, thank you for taking my request.
Request? Okay.
With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes. It will change, won't it?
Sure it will. I don't know. Find out. Alone, I'm with Decaravia.
True.
It's true.
It was social reform on a scale no one has ever accomplished before.
We're never truly alone with our homies.
But I believe that it will. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made. I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
Hold up. Turn myself in? Why?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. That will mean placing you on center stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country. But there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide. If you turn yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
Sounds like my testimony is necessary for them to find Shido guilty. But there's no knowing what the police would do. They'd never let a phantom thief be the hero. If I take the stand and testify about Shido's crimes, everything can be taken care of, but before that...
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
There's no need for that.
Akashi!
You...
What? What?
If they get their hands on the perpetrator, there'll be no need for him to turn himself in, no?
You're alive!
That appears to be the case.
You said there's no need. Just what do you mean by that?
Exactly as it sounds. I'll agree to testify against Shido and his crimes. I assume that works for you?
Turning yourself in?
That's right. I have no hidden agenda at this point. If I had to explain myself, I'd say it's simply personal principle that I repay my debts.
For the time being, at least, I'll take your word that you'll cooperate with the investigation.
That would save a lot of time.
I'm sorry. You can forget everything I just told you. I'll take him in myself.
Fake him away, toys.
I won't try to claim that everything will turn out perfectly for you. But I would bet this case will reach its natural conclusion. No, in fact, I swear that this will be properly settled.
Shido and the masses have undergone a change of heart, and the case is headed towards its resolution. This must be how things were supposed to happen. What are you up to? I got a message from Futaba saying she'll be coming over. Hurry up and come help us out at the store. It's Christmas Eve. Doesn't matter. Well, I'll be waiting for you. I should head home. No dates on Christmas Eve. Imagine no dates on Christmas Eve. Ew.
It's the same every year.
Right?
So much for business.
Nobody's gonna come to this rundown cafe. dude. Christmas.
Guess I'll close early then. Not that I have the money to go out anywhere.
Then we should have a party here. Come on, Sojiro, I want a turkey.
You are a turkey.
Didn't you hear me? I don't have the cash.
I mean, we got cash. We just killed God.
Shido's goddamn henchmen. They really had to come in here and wreck my business. I should send him a bill. Anyway, if you're here, I take it you're spending this Christmas alone?
Turkey is my one true love.
Exactly.
You too?
Hey, Sojiro, turkey.
Look, I can't spend what I don't have.
Just have to pitch in. Look how empty it is here.
I can't believe I've got a kid worrying about my financial situation.
I'm working 22 jobs here. I think we'll be fine.
Hey, Futaba, go buy some snacks or something. We'll have that party after all.
Partay?
Woohoo! I'm getting me some turkey!
It's like $10. Gonna get turkey slices?
No way that's gonna be enough. Oh well. Futaba's like a totally different person now. Just a short while ago, she couldn't even step foot outside her room.
It's thanks to you, Sojiro. Futaba's a strong girl. Goblin happiness is good ending. It's true.
That's not the only reason she's able to smile now. At the very least, you're the one who gave her the opportunity to change. By the way, you holding up okay? If you need anything.
What do you mean? I could use some lovin'. I'd love some money.
You know that's not what I mean. I'm talking about the Phantom Thieves.
I'm back.
No turkey.
Hey, welcome home. That was quick. Did you get a turkey?
Like I could buy one with that pocket change you gave me. Cheapo Sojiro.
Cheapo?
Sorry. I guess we'll order out then.
Psych!
What?
Ta-da!
How? Truly is a Christmas miracle.
Look, Sojiro, isn't it incredible?
Wait, is that a turkey? Where'd you get something like that?
I'll reveal my secret later. We ought to get this party started right away.
I stole it.
I even got a cake, too.
Cake, too? It really is a Christmas miracle.
What in the world's going on here? Still, I'm surprised you were able to get your hands on those. I don't remember giving you that much cash.
I pulled a lucky draw at the convenience store and won some gift certificates.
It's a present from Santa. It's because it's Christmas.
What kind of luck is that?
Gah, no more questioning the details. Come on, the turkey and the cake are both delicious. And they pair super well with your coffee, Sojiro.
That's true.
Well, I guess I can't complain. It's kind of cliche, but a storybook Christmas like this is nice.
What about the potatoes, the sides? You know?
Can't eat anymore, Sojiro.
Partied her heart out and fell fast asleep.
Yeah, they eat the bones.
Did all of today's excitement tucker her out? She's still such a kid at times like these. Look, I know I already mentioned this, but it's all thanks to you that Futaba's gotten back on her feet. Honestly, I'm grateful for what you've done.
Why are you calling Futaba a goblin? Because she is. She goes full goblin mode.
I can't do much, but if there's any way I can help you, don't hesitate to ask. It feels kind of weird actually wanting to act as your guardian. Well, you don't have to say anything you don't wanna. But remember, I'm on your side. That's all I've got to say.
I think this is the most appropriate one.
I'm gonna trust you, okay? After all, a whole lot's happened this year. But things are looking up now, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
God damn it, Freepo.
Not only that, we got to eat turkey and cake.
Oh, Sojiro, no. You can't transform in here.
This girl. What kind of dreams are running through that brain? Futaba's still conked out, so let's wrap up the party. You better help clean, though.
Oh no!
Akechi did what?
That's right.
He turned himself into the police. Sis told me yesterday. He's admitted to being the perpetrator behind the recent cases.
And he's doing the right thing.
So he's alive.
Akechi-kun survived and owned up to what he did.
Well, I feel it's for the best. If Akechi-kun is alive and he can atone for his crimes, that's not a bad turn of events.
Right. Ain't that all stuff to be happy about?
Mm-hmm. It's Christmas. We should enjoy the day to our heart's content. I approve. Let everyone be merry to the max.
I'm the one who should be giving permission, you know. Well, as long as you don't go overboard, I guess you can go ahead and cut loose today.
Oh, hell yeah, let's cut loose.
Merry Christmas!
Ryuji is just like me, for real, for real.
He didn't hear a word of that. Fine.
Oh!
Oh my, this is quite the sight. I'm going to be entirely honest. I wasn't able to bring a dish.
You, Yusuke? Really? Really? Damn. I'm so surprised. I think there are pastry puffs. Yeah, cream puffs.
Instead, leave the dishwashing duties to me. I'll make sure they turn out beautifully immaculate.
Oh, that's fair.
Why don't we all just clean up together?
It's a classic Yusuke moment.
So, who brought what?
I brought that marinated seafood.
Oh, thank God we didn't go out with Makoto. Never mind. She's out. I'm done.
That's super good.
It may not be to everyone's tastes, but I brought that cheese plate.
Should have gone with Haru. I knew it.
Whoa! That smells like dirty socks.
That's when you know it's good.
Oh. Oh, but it tastes great.
That's what I said.
Thank goodness. Oh, is this a croquembouche? It's so cute.
The hell is that? Croquembouche? Someone look that up. I need information immediately. What the hell is a croquembouche? No, I've never heard of this. Croquembouche is French, or croquembouche, that makes more sense, is a French dessert consisting of choux pastry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Choux pastry puffs Piled in a cone and bound with threads of caramel. Damn, that sounds really good. Now I'm hungry!
I made that all by myself.
We should have gone with N. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
All I did was buy some cream puffs and stack them up, though.
Never mind. We're going back to Haro. Circle back.
It's been arranged so artistically that I hesitate to sample it. When it comes to sweets, On truly has us beat.
But then, who brought this box over here?
Ooh, this looks like more sweets. Not mine, by the way.
Me? Kinda?
Ryuji brought sweets?
What?
Ryuji and sweets?
That's a pretty sweet guy.
Sweets.
Hey, what are you guys getting at?
It was just a bit unexpected is all. I had expected something along the lines of meat. For some reason, chicken comes to mind when I think of you.
Haru, please. We're all friends here. You didn't have to go that deep. Why? Why pull out the knife?
Ryuji, chicken. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in any sort of comparative way.
Please don't keep going. It just hurts even more.
You're not chicken at all. Cheer up. Haru pretends to be all cute and innocent, but she's a complete savage. Yes.
Did you hear what I just said?
Come on, don't get all depressed. Everyone's here to party.
Everyone.
But where's the cat?
Oh.
Yeah, Keshi's not here.
Mona-chan.
Oh, the cat, right.
I was trying my best not to mention it, but it's hard to avoid.
If only Mona could be here with us.
Someone call for me?
The cat!
Yeah, we were just talking about...
What?
Wait, what? No way! I thought you disappeared!
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
Sold all my land.
So, you stayed in reality as a cat? When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this.
Trying to scramble.
I headed back here right away, but it took a surprising amount of time.
If you were coming back here, you should have told us, moron!
We were so worried.
Sheesh. Well, I brought my own surprise back, too. I brought some fried chicken. This doesn't have anything to do with your conversation earlier, though.
No! Ryuji!
Any room left on the table?
Oh, now there's our chief for ya.
Talk about everything falling into place.
Come on, let's get started. We're gonna party to celebrate our hard work and my grand return.
Don't push your luck.
Why do you have to? And things are finally back to normal.
Now everyone is really here. The whole gang. What? Greatest Christmas ever. Oh. Nice picture. And Morgana's back too. I'm so glad. Gosh, I think I'm tearing up again.
Hey!
Lady Ann, I'm glad to be back too. Morgana's happy as well. Here's a pic for you, Mona. A nice little post-party snapshot. Talking about stocks and crypto. Aha, splendid picture. Yes, somehow seeing them together puts me at ease. You and him are pretty close by now, huh, Chad? Close? He's family.
Nice.
Family, huh? So I'm basically your older brother, right? Calm down. Anyway, don't go disappearing again, got it? I don't want to worry about you like that anymore. Futaba.
Hey!
That's right, tonight's supposed to be a celebration. I'm glad I could be part of it. I know I already said it, but thanks everyone. I'm glad I got to come back to you. Yeah, usually that would be the shadow picture when we talk to Mona. Yeah. We're down to only 1 day left in the year. No, it's sudden, but we're gonna throw a year-end party tomorrow. Kick ass. Are you organizing this, Futaba? Thank you for letting us know. Tajiro's making New Year's Eve soba noodles for us. Soba? With buckwheat. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? May I invite my sister? Hell yeah. Go ahead. The whole place is reserved anyway. Then should we call Yoshizawa? Who? 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 Organa and Futaba already covered it, but she really helped them out in that palace before. And it's New Year's Eve. It's not like she's busy at practice. I agree. Then chat, you're officially our event coordinator. It's your job to contact her. She'll be thrilled. Alright, see you tomorrow.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited. Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away.
Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
There's no need for modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him out too.
In that case, I'll accept your offer.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
That's so exotic.
So it's caught your eye as well.
He's so happy.
It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city. I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of the year. What do you think about the scarf?
Looks great. It's unique. I prefer a knitted long scarf. Gay or European?
Thank you. Your compliment is music to my ears.
I don't think anyone other than you could pull it off, Kitagawa-senpai.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
Not my noodles.
Ah, yes. My apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's chow time.
So good.
Why are you not choosing the people's options? First of all, did you not understand the whole story of Persona? Where you have to make your own decisions? Ain't that right, chat?
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing! You could open a soba restaurant!
Oh, thanks. I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please!
How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
Big eater. Well, she is an athlete.
I don't know if that fully explains what's happening here.
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony. But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The scarf.
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
For real?
Criminal record no more?
That's wonderful! Congratulations, Senpai!
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
We're losing our street cred, that's right.
What great news! Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible! It's an actual, real-life good ending!
And after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice.
Oh, I love Tokyo Vice.
A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up!
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
Okay.
The year is winding down to its final moments. Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
Well, this is just from my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that
Whap,
happening.
whap, 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 whap.
Fine. Can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months. But in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
The best year.
Yeah. I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year's gonna be even better for us.
I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
No. Stay with us. Forever.
See you next year, right?
Next year? Sojiro! Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready! Chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
Not the beans. This man's eating beans. Happy New Year. It's already New Year. Let's make it a good one. Happy New Year. Last year's end seems only yesterday. Because it was. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. Have something in mind? I don't know, like a mochi eating contest or something? A prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. I don't know what we do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same. Not tomorrow, I got plans. Me too, apologies. Everyone's got dates. Everyone except us. Osechi Ryori are traditional Japanese New Year foods. The tradition started in the Heian period. Osechi are easily recognizable by their special boxes called jubako, which resemble bento boxes. Like bento boxes, a jubako are often kept stacked before and after use. Sure, we can pick a date later. Anyway, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one.
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay? But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious.
And being separated from all of you was really scary. I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys.
Aww.
That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here.
Welcome home.
Yeah. Thanks. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep.
No.
I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
I can't breathe. Hold up. What's this? Dr. J's office? Where am I?
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Class will be dismissed momentarily. I get the feeling that I need to go home. This looks like the school. I need to go home.
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarships for college to make things easier for my mom.
I can hear a voice, but who is it? Butterfly. Hold up. Wasn't that Luzenja or whatever she's called?
I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with
Lavenza? There we go. Why are we dressed like a prisoner? I thought we were done.
My sister's been supporting the family. It's unrealistic to demand any more of her.
I'm helping Okumura Foods grow, with my father watching over me.
We haven't heard Yusuke. What could it mean? Where are you going? I'm going home. Home. But isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it. Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. I feel like I had the most bizarre dream. Could it have meant? Yo!
Good morning.
It's Red! Good morning! Are you still asleep, Neob? Well, I'm up now. How'd you know? I'm about to go back to sleep. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you. Feel awkward asking this now that you've woken up, but remember promising me that we'd go pay our respects to the shrine together on New Year's Day? Kinda. Great! Well, today's the day, if you want to keep that promise. I realize this may be a bit forward of me, but what do you say to accompanying me to the Meiji Shrine this afternoon? Already looking forward to it.
I'm so happy.
Really? Me too. It'll probably be pretty crowded today, but it oughtn't be too bad in the afternoon at least. Sure will be crowd, that's what I would say. Ugh, crowds. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be so crowded. Oh shoot. Hope that doesn't count as me wishing for before making my offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting on you.
Well, let's meet at the shrine around noon. See you then. If you're awake, could you lend me a hand? Jeez, man.
Sorry to make work your first activity in the new year. Oh, that reminds me. Happy New Year.
Dude, you're making me work. Hope it'll be good.
And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
He really wants to match us with her.
We're especially grateful you're open today.
Chat's here. Elderly male customer. Hey, Chat, how you doing?
You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
I know old. That's
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
Well, what is that voice? Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine for the new year?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
It's Studley Guy. That's some Dark Souls voice. Excuse me, but who are you? Nice to meet you. He's so Studley.
Nice meeting you too. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something?
Futaba?
What bam?
Oh, looking sharp.
Looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan.
What are we missing out on?
I picked it out with my mom.
What did you just say?
Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes later. Well, time to make like a tree.
Wait, what?
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Sorry, but I'll be getting there sooner than I expected. This way less crowded than I thought it would be. Did my wish actually come true? You're lucky. I'll wait by the entrance once I get there. Don't worry, no need to hurry.
What's up? Did you have plans for today or something?
Yeah, I had plans with Red. Yeah, Meiji Shrine.
Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
Damn, looking sharp, son. Haven't seen Morgana. Yeah, where's the cat? Anime. Shitposting.
Senpai!
Red.
Do I look weird? Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we? I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
Man, the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one. That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
How many coincidences can there be in one day? And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time?
in this very moment, located entirely in this shrine.
Talk about incredible happenstance.
Indeed, but due to this fortuitous turn of fate,
Let's see, Yusuke has also the drip.
I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai?
Don't worry, it's autism.
Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
I have somewhere to be as well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father somewhere.
Wait, hold up.
I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Well, looks like you're all busy.
And
maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Wait, track team?
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet.
Shiho? What the hell's going on?
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Looks like it's just us now. Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, senpai?
To be a ladies' man. I already forgot. Stay healthy.
You're starting the new year with quite the passionate wish, senpai.
What was your wish, Kasumi?
Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry. It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the station to get me. My family's kind of serious about their get-togethers.
They should get going.
I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station.
We're getting red-balled again. That's right.
Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono after all. Who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
Boyfriend?
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before? My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Dad! Not all the time!
Oh!
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
How does he have glasses, yet he took them off? Are we in a dream world? It looks good on you.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
Excuse what?
What?
Something wrong?
No, nothing. Well then, senpai, please excuse us.
Don't blow it with the Yoshizawa. Not trying to. Why are people so horny around here? It's the games we play. Morgana still hasn't returned. I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. Hey, did we have our first dream of the year today? Do we? I thought it was tomorrow night. Is it that big of a deal? You'll just have your first dream whenever it happens. Hey, this is important. I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. Then it doesn't count, duh. Here, take a look at this. Maybe it'll help you have good dreams. Hey. When did you take this? It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. Though maybe we should have taken a full group shot since we're all meeting up anyway. This photo's good in its own way, indeed. I believe it will inspire some good dreams. But you gotta dream of specific things if you want to have a good year, right? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji? Sheep? Akra? Sounds messy. It was Mount Fuji, a hawk, and an eggplant. An eggplant? In that order. And that's it. I'm gonna make myself dream about that. I sincerely doubt you can brute force yourself into dreams. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty. I gotta get to bed anyways. I gotta practice tomorrow too. What the hell is going on? What happened this afternoon can't be normal. Something's wrong. I can feel a warm breeze on my face. I sense someone's presence. Hold up!
What's up?
Studley guy? I barely know you. What's going on here? It's Morgana!
Huh? I was just sleeping.
It is?
Hey, you've been acting kinda weird since yesterday. What's going on?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
These beans are the best!
This girl's eating beans!
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny.
Wait a minute, hold up. Something wrong here.
Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime soon?
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Oh, she's so happy though.
Good morning.
Sphinx lady?
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Wakaba. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
Wakaba.
Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Wakaba's Futaba's mother's name. But she's no longer.
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Damn you, Studley guy, stop following me!
Morning, Mona.
Mona!
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you?
Don't tell me.
Don't tell you what? Morgana's arrived for breakfast? Seriously, are you alright?
There's something definitely very wrong here.
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food. I can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
Ditch Yoshizawa, new plan.
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Damn, best daughter.
Be careful.
Morgana's supposed to be a cat, and Wakaba, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
Akeshi!
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment.
Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him?
Okay.
I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
Okay, Studley guy.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, don't you?
He also knows.
We have to discuss this.
What's going on?
That's what I need to discuss with you. Come on.
I like how Akeshi still sounds pissed after us.
Well then, let's try to sort through this situation.
Why are you here?
That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
Yeah.
Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case. But for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
They let you walk?
Yes, I was acquitted of all charges. It's absolutely preposterous. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is...
Wakaba.
That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal.
Another deal?
Let's say we join forces on this.
What would we do? I can't trust you. Let me think about it.
I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
He's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. It may be best to work with Akeshi on this.
Have you made up your mind?
Guess I don't have a choice. What do you need me to do?
Well, first I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace? I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it. Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
What happened?
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
I'll be on my way.
I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace.
Guess she spotted one. You're just hearing things.
Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right? I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Okay, I mean, Akeshi.
Senpai! And... Akechi-san?
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Oh, Kasumi, we need to talk about Akeshi.
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Oh.
He knows.
Yes, I can use a Persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so. Oh, it's
back.
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history? How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but...
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
Oh, you would never slow us down.
What's your call?
Infiltration time.
That settles it.
All right. Let's do it.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is. What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Wearing that one, eh? Oh, look, your true outfit.
True outfit?
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move out.
Yeah, I'm actually a mass murderer. He's the only real criminal, yeah, really. All right, we're going to take a small break, and then we'll be back with more Persona after the break, so stay tuned.